We're back with the bad vibe with Dwight and Jeremy.
All right, so
Episode 103.
Episode 103. We need to hurry up and get this
Revenge of the Sith.
before the coronavirus gets us.
Oh, God.
All right, so coronavirus.
The goddamn gooks are at it again.
It sounds like it's from Mexico. Imported from Mexico. Not China.
I know.
Right?
I know.
The coronavirus is the Tecate virus, right? The Modelo, right?
It does seem like corona is a word people in China can't even say.
If it was from Africa, it'd be the Old English virus, right?
Maybe the Mickey's Malt Liquor Virus.
Oh, shit. But no, it's the coronavirus from China. I didn't know they drank Coronas over there. I thought it was like, sake or something or whatever.
If it was the virus from when we were younger, it would be the Everclear and Pills virus.
Anyways. So they get this shit from like drinking bat juice or something. Right?
Did you see the picture of that hot-ass chink girl eating a bat?
She's like, yeah, it's a soup, right?
Dude, look how gross this is. Meanwhile, I'm watching it jerking off. She was hot.
It's like, this is some very Wild Wings, right? Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Buffalo wings. The fact, when you see Chinese people doing stuff, like,
Batman's like, come on.
I'll give you some bat wing soup.
All right, anyways.
But you saw the video, right?
No, I saw some picture. Like, my wife sent me a picture, and she's like, oh my gosh, look at this. You see this? It's crazy.
A lady that looks like me eating a bat.
And then I was just like, I looked at it, I was like, oh, wow, okay. And then, like, I forgot completely about it. So I've never really looked into it. And I thought about it, like, 2 minutes before we started recording.
The video...
I had to look up, actually, to remember that it was Corona. And I was like, oh, how did I fucking forget that?
The video of the girl eating the bat, they think she's patient 0.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even look real. It looks set up. She's just sitting there. She's not even like...
It looks like it's a commercial or like a little picture like, like, ever wanted to eat a bat? You know what I mean?
It doesn't look like what you would think is where somebody's like, I bet I'll give you $100 if you eat that bat. And she's like Joe Rogan standing over you.
It's not like it's all like dark.
She's eating it the way you would eat a bowl of cereal. She's
yeah,
just
she's
like,
all like,
right? Yeah, she's like, eating a bat.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Like,
so
it's
the
like
planet's going to go extinct.
Campbell's chicken noodle, right? Right?
The Chinese people do, like, the weirdest fucking things come from China. All diseases.
So, well, yeah, but I mean, they even have their own mask. They're just like walking around. They're in their own house, like watching TV, sitting on the floor eating, and like with a mask on.
They sit on the floor and eat bats.
Right?
We should just like nuke them.
Are they just running out of food? You know what I mean? It's just like, what low level of society over there has to eat bats?
I mean, they're eating the one animal that like doesn't even seem like an animal.
Bat soup.
Yeah. They are seriously eating bats, and now their disease is spreading across the world.
Yeah, they said that like it hit Texas.
Yeah, College Station.
Like a couple of people have gotten sick over here. Nobody's died over here yet, or it's like war, I guess, right? But anyways,
dude, if I die from bat wing, what is it called? Corona fever or whatever.
Bat wing soup.
I know. I don't know why I was going to say. If I die from that, you better have like a really good like memorial episode. Mm-hmm. Play clips of me talking about Chinese people in a negative way to get them back.
They said that it started because they're eating live animal. Was it a live bat?
It didn't look dead. I don't know.
Right?
I mean, you shouldn't even have to be told not to eat a live bat.
Nuh-uh.
Like, they're like...
People are usually terrified of them.
Yes.
Because bats are like kamikaze. Maybe that's why. Right? I think that was the Japanese, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Right? But I mean, like, they just kamikaze and,
my uncle, he always says racist stuff, and sometimes it hits on a good one. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he was talking about there's these, like, Asian people that live around here, and they buy, like dogs from people, or, like, when somebody killed a hog and left it dead out in the sun for, like, 3 days, and they bought it. And he's
hog?
Yeah, like, just a bloated, like, decaying pig. And anyway, he was like, yeah, they'll eat all kind of fucked up shit. He said, why do you think their eyes are so squinted? It's to keep the flies from hitting them when they're eating their supper. Oh, gosh. I was like, good Lord. Yeah. But also, maybe so.
So, this bat...
If a hot chick's eating a live bat, what are the loser ugly people eating? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She looked like well off, and she was like, and she's eating a live bat. What are the dirty people eating? Just dirt? They're just eating dirt, like, with a spoon? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It weirded me out that she looked so sophisticated and normal and modern and ate a bat.
Like, corona, though. Why is it called coronavirus?
They always give it a name. Like Spanish flu isn't from Spain. They just called it that, the one that hit, like, in 1918. There's always something like that. Like, swine flu came from birds, and bird flu came from pigs. I don't know. The names are always like, you know.
Bird flu came from pigs?
I might have made that up.
Okay, I was like, what?
I might have made that up.
We're like, what's this corona stuff, right?
It actually comes from Bud Light.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like less calories or something, right? More protein, I guess. I don't know if that's got protein or something, you know.
I think, honestly, I'm not a religious man. But it is an abomination to eat a bat dead or alive.
It's not an abomination, but it's a bad, like, life choice, I think, right? I mean, it's just like, there's plenty of things to eat, and they're just like, I don't know, we haven't tried bat yet.
If there's everything,
right?
if there's
like,
nothing.
There's a reason. Right?
Yeah. If there's nothing to eat except bats, I'm just going to be hungry.
Yeah.
You know,
wait, get out of the cave. That's all they eat.
Kill the bat and cook it. Like, cook a bat. It might taste like a rabbit or something. You know?
Just put in some hot water with some noodles, and
I didn't even in the video I saw. It's just a bat laying in a bowl.
Yeah,
I didn't see hot water or noodles, unless you already ate all the noodles. Because obviously you're going to.
It doesn't seem like there's much meat on those wings.
There's like none.
You know, I mean, it looks like a rat.
They're see-through.
You know, everyone has always said that it's like a rat with wings.
Yeah,
but they really look like a rat when you see one, and they look. They don't look like fur. It's like skin, but it's like smooth. It's like suede or something like that.
They are gross.
They're very weird textured.
Remember when a bat bit our grandma?
No.
You don't?
No.
A bat bit Granny.
Did she turn into like Batwoman?
No, but now she has like dementia. I don't know if it's
the
related.
bat's fault.
And
we need to sue.
And she can turn into a bat and drink
sue
blood.
Batman. Right? I mean, he's a billionaire, right? We should do pretty good.
I can't believe you don't remember that. She was like walking from her car to her house, and a bat just attacked her and bit her. She had to go get a bunch of shots, and I don't know.
No.
It was a weird time.
I probably didn't care. You know? I was like, the will. Right? I was one of the young ones. I should have gotten something.
You wanted her broke down car? Or her house that you can fall through the floor in half the rooms? But there's something in my notes that I wanted to get to.
Coronavirus. That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, dude. This is okay. The other day we went to this new place, this new restaurant. Mm-hmm. And anyway, so it's a barbecue. It's like a fast food type, but for barbecue. Mm-hmm. It's called Dickie's.
Okay.
And so anyway, so you go up there and there's like a guy behind the counter and you tell him what you want and he cuts it up, whatever. The dude was an adult. Does his pants
hang around his ass?
No.
I don't know. It's not that kind of Dickies?
Oh, I was like, I don't know. I couldn't see his pants.
Like his boxers are showing?
No, they weren't those kind of Dickies.
Are there still people like that?
Sagging? Yeah, but they sag tight
not
pants.
Like it used to be, though, right?
It's tight pants.
It's like skinny jeans.
Sagging.
You're like, no, if they fit, I'd pull them up. Like, well, why'd you buy them?
Well, I mean, there's people that still, like, sag and stuff.
It used to be they would have a very long shirt to cover up the boxers part, and then, you still see pictures and stuff every once in a while, and you're like, that's still a thing? Like the waist part of his pants are around his fucking, like, knees. How is that comfortable?
I don't think it is.
You're semi-streaking all day.
I think it's just like everything else. It's like, you know, like there's different fads. Like girls when they have those huge bows in their hair. That's not the most effective way to have your hair pinned back. You know what I mean? It's like there's styles that they put more for fashion than function. And I think sagging your pants is that. I still see people like around my age. So we're like, when we were in high school, like that was like a real big thing, especially with like black guys and shit. Mm-hmm. But I still see like dudes from my age that are like you know, like nobodies that sag their pants. Yeah. Even guys I know and respect actually, who are my age that their pants sag. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, you want to say like it looks retarded, but then it's like, I don't know, I'm wearing cargo shorts and a hoodie and I'm almost 40. So it's like, I get it. You know, you wear what you wear.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy looks like he's about to shit his pants.
If you
he's like getting ready to sit down on the toilet.
I know, but if you do need to shit, like when you run into the bathroom to shit, that's one advantage of sagging pants.
guess so. But you're not going to be able to run.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I mean? They're walking like they're in the chain gang. You know what I mean?
I always thought it was weird that the fastest people in our country wear clothes that make them not as... Maybe they're trying to fit in with whites.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's not like black people sag.
All right, what about the Dickies?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot how we started on this.
So
we like hop, skip, and a jump from Asians to black people.
So, yeah, and they couldn't be more different.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so we go in there, and the dude behind the counter that like takes your order had like a severe speech impediment.
Oh yeah.
And everybody else throughout my time in the restaurant, I heard all the other employees talk, and none of them did. So I was thinking, like, why would you put him as the main talker? But I mean, I'm talking. He was like he's like, I can't even do it. But it was like, you want brisket? And I was like, what are you, fucking retarded?
You're like, you just spit in the food.
Yeah, like he talked like he was like actually retarded.
He's like, what did you say is bullshit?
But anyway, it got me to thinking, how many adults
He's like, this fucking job.
Love it. How many adults do you know with speech impediments? You don't see that. Like the L's, you see it every once in a while, like they say L's instead of R's.
Okay.
Like, there's certain people that can't say the word world. They're like, world. Like, I don't know how they say it. They can't say world. But how does that... Like, when you have kids, like, when they're kids and they're like, I want to ride my bike and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's cute. But when you're, like, 30 and you say, ride my bike, like...
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that a physical thing? Like, is their tongue too narrow or something? Too wide, I guess. Or are they, like, just retarded?
He's like 50. Why is he still riding a bike?
Yeah, exactly. Get a car, you fucking retard.
Oh, shit.
This dude was, like, in his, I would guess, like, mid-20s.
Because they had to make a wide left turn. Anyways.
But can you imagine talking like that, like saying, wide my bike and shit?
Yeah.
And, like, you see this pretty girl you've always liked, and you want to go up and talk to her, you know? And you're like, come home with me, I'm going to walk your world. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, you're not.
Oh, you're a loser.
She's like, has her hand over her drink because she thinks she might be a rapist. That was better than you gave it. Yeah. Oh, shit. He gives her a woofie.
That's ridiculous.
But anyway, I just saw this, like I said, a grown man that talked like a child. And you could tell, like, he seemed confident with it. You know what I mean?
He's over there, like, playing with the car. Right? He's like, he's on the counter, like, playing with the car. You're like, oh, he is a child. Right? Yeah. Like, this lady comes around, Billy, come over here.
He's got blocks out. He's just...
You're making fun of this, like, 8-year-old kid, a 6-year-old kid. Right? Yeah. He's just kind of tall for his age, and he thought he was a 40-year-old man.
He just wants to make barbecue and play with his blocks.
Oh, shit. You're like, he's all, like, missing a tooth. Right? You're like, he's just sitting there, coloring.
I'm like, take my order, asshole. He's like, sorry.
Oh, shit. You're like, he's just sitting on this swing.
I'm just in a park harassing a kid at a barbecue.
Look at this old man swinging. Wearing Velcro shoes.
He's got light up shoes.
Oh, shit.
Dude, okay, anyway. Have you seen, I'm sure you have, these people that say these dumb, like internet expressions like, I'm so tired of adulting?
No.
You ever see somebody say that? Or heard? They're like, I'm tired of adulting. I don't want to adult today. I just want to...
I probably like selective, not read it. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a certain person. It's the same people that... Give examples. Always act like tacos are awesome. Mm-hmm. Love bacon.
They're like, Taco Tuesday. Right?
Like, what? I don't understand. Are you you don't have a personality, so you replace it with copying things that are popular?
Like, don't talk to me until I have my coffee.
Yes, right? Okay. So you know the kind of person I'm talking about. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. sliding into Monday like, and then it shows a picture of a guy falling off a horse or something.
Okay.
Why is that?
I kind of want to hear more. I'm like, tell me more, right?
I know. Well, I mean, there's a million examples of them. Like, I've been seeing these memes of that little tiny Yoda guy.
Yeah. I haven't watched the Mandalorian show yet. I want to.
I won't.
But I don't get it. I mean, I've heard that he is...
And I think it's because it looks cute.
Yeah, I get it. But then they're using it for something else. And it's like, his face is on something. And
it's all
just
these memes.
It's very annoying.
They're not adulting very good when they're making memes of a dumb little fucking gremlin-looking thing. Mm-hmm. There's something to it here, and this is what I think. I think that a certain generation, like our age, maybe a little older to a little younger, they don't... It's like they never wanted to grow up. Mm-hmm. Think about everything that's popular now is kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Star Wars is like kid shit. That song that gay cowboy guy wrote.
What?
Yeah, this
a gay cowboy wrote.
He's black. The big song everybody was singing. What's it called? Something Road.
I don't know about a gay cowboy.
Anyway,
it's a black dude.
Yeah,
a black gay cowboy.
Yes.
Are you
How
serious?
do you not know this? You need to, like, have more days off.
You pay attention too much. You're all like, I just hate all these internet sensation people. All this black, gay, singing cowboys. I'm just like, what world do you live in? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all like, talking about Mondays. I think it's Garfield or something. And then, like, now you're talking about black cowboys
What
singing.
I'm saying is, everything that gets... The biggest movies is, like, Marvel shit and...
Yeah.
Fucking Star Wars and remakes of shit from the 80s and 90s.
That reliving childhood.
That's all. It's like, nobody can, like...
They're going to remake, but they're going to do a live-action Bambi. There's just a fucking deer walking out in the yard. You know what I mean? It's just going to be someone's game cam.
But you see what I'm saying, though? Everything is about... There aren't even, like, real serious adult-themed movies that get big. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a real, like, dark... I guess, like, think about this.
Like Interstellar.
Yeah, something like that. It's not... It wasn't huge.
No.
So...
To me, it was.
So think about this. The movie that everybody says is so dark and twisted and these crazy themes is the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
It's a movie about a goddamn Batman villain.
Yeah. It was good.
I understand that, but
really
what I'm saying is...
Yeah, I'm like, on their side.
Why are people who are in their 30s and 40s, they don't... It's like they didn't grow up. Mm-hmm. Everything. It's like...
The new movie is about a character that is 80-something years old. Or that has been around for 80-something years.
But the only reason the Joker is a thing is because... of Batman. It's like, no. It's like goofy shit.
If you think of the old stuff, yeah.
But I'm not saying it's not a good movie. I'm saying...
But hold on. All right, this is happening now.
Yes.
Right? This also happened 15, 16 years ago, or whatever, 15 years ago, when Batman Begins came out, right? In 06, 07.
That's specifically
like that. 05, No, but what I'm saying is, and then about another 15 years before that, in the 80s, was, you know... No, Batman. The Batman stuff started coming out again.
Adults read the newspaper and went to work.
So it's like
They didn't
whatever.
sit around thinking of a funny joke about little Yoda.
No, but then the same thing happened. That's what I'm saying, though. In the late 80s, people that had liked the old Batman from when in the 50s, 60s, or whatever, when they watched it then, now they're all like, oh, we want like a darker, right? And Tim Burton's like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know? It'll be weird, but I'll do it.
It's Batman
and then it's like the people that grew up watching that one that was someone else's remake, now we're watching. So when people are like, oh, it's the remake of the 90s. No, it's actually like a remake because...
I know, but you're focusing on the idea of remade movies.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general, adults are fucking retarded and childish.
Yeah.
You see, like, grown people...
But so are we.
I know, but at least we're childish in an adult, like, sphere. Our childishness comes to me talking about that I would suck a dick or something. Our childish isn't, like being childlike.
Like working at a place that you give brisket to people with a list while you're coloring?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, we'll joke about abortions or whatever. Like, hating Chinese people or something. That was you, not me.
I don't hate Chattahoochee? Indians.
You really? If anybody listens to all of our episodes, you really seem to have a sore spot for Indians for some reason.
Not like feathers.
But what I'm saying is...
I've never met one.
No, they're all dead.
You know, they're not from here.
They need to go back to their country. Oklahoma.
They can have it.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's...
They're going to go in, they're like, hello, anybody here?
When I'm like, I'm basically like critiquing like pop culture, and the fact that we contribute to it. Okay, we do. Anybody any adult in their 30s or 40s that's listening to this is using this as like an escape from their mundane day-to-day life, and I'm fine with that. I just don't like that.
They're like, hey, you're right. Why am I doing this? They hang up, stop.
But if how you like to get entertainment is listening to our shit, right? You're not following some dumb trend. Trust me, I've seen the numbers. You're not following some dumb trend. You found a niche, and it's our niche. You know what I'm saying? What me and you do is how we entertain ourselves. If these things were unplugged, we would still be doing this. Yeah. Right? So this is our
We did this for an hour before we started recording, and we'll probably do it for like 30 minutes afterward.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is like...
They're like, ugh. No, not that.
No, so... But what I'm saying is, like, okay, so let's say that you're one of these people, and your niche of like how you find your entertainment is that you love Star Wars cartoons, right?
No, I don't.
No, what I'm saying, whoever, this person, that's their thing. I'm not saying that's bad. What I'm saying is to follow these trends. Do you really think the most amazing thing that everybody's tasted is tacos? And it used to be bacon, but then they found out tacos are better than bacon somehow. No, it's just people follow these goofy trends. And...
They're like, bacon taco.
Right? Trust me, I think I've seen something like that. But it's like, it's these goofy trends. It's just like the dog thing. Dog parent shit. You know, it's like... It's these goofy trends. It's like...
My fur baby.
Yeah, that shit. It's like, that's not a real thought. You're following these goofy trends. So I say we may be part of the problem, but if what we're doing is such a small net, we're not trying. Nothing about this podcast is us trying to fit into some cultural trend. Because we go against all those cultural trends.
I was gonna say something, but you were talking.
You say faggot or something. That's cultural trends is to not say things like that. So we push against that. But if we came on this podcast and we spent an hour being like, I need to have my coffee and I need to have bacon, and it's like...
They're like, well, pause it and then go, right?
But I mean, I don't understand...
Maybe record later?
Yeah, I've seen pics. You don't need bacon. No, but whatever it is that this like childlike... It's like this clinging to some childish shit. There's another thing. Have you ever seen where they're advertising something for adults?
You're going on a rant. I like it.
I know. Okay, so say you see an advertisement, and it's something specifically for adults. In this case, a car. It was some car. And the way they advertised it was with Avengers shit. To sell to adults. It was a car that had like the Avengers logo. It was like some Dodge Charger, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, it was something that was in the movie, I guess. Are you serious? Like... I'm not saying that the advertising company shouldn't have done it. I'm saying they did it because that's a thing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that adults who have $50,000 extra to buy a car are swayed because Tony Stark likes that car? Or whatever? Like, fucking the guy... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is it that... Think of it this way. Think of, like, our parents' generation. You know, you don't have parents, but...
Yeah.
If you did, imagine... People born in the 50s.
There's a lot of imagining for me.
Yeah. People born in the 50s and 60s, right?
Okay.
So people who like, I guess that's like Generation X or whatever. So imagine growing up in like the 70s.
When you said that, I was thinking of X-Men. So I'm on the other side of what you're talking about.
Yeah. So imagine.
I'm like, what car was it?
You're like, I need it. You're like, credit report. I think I could get it. Credit report is like brought to you by like Smurfs or some goofy shit like that. But how is it that our world is at a point where you will advertise a very expensive item that can only be purchased by adults And a nice car, realistically, is being purchased by people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And the way you advertise it is with a childish movie.
Yeah.
A childish movie that adults love. What happened? Are we circling the drain?
I like those movies.
It's not even about you liking those movies. You may be part of the problem. But it's not about you liking it. It's the fact that that's the top of the chain. Jaws was like this huge movie, but it's an adult movie. Right? The biggest movies now are not adult movies. The biggest shows are either terrible or not adult shows.
Yeah, the people in Hollywood agree with you.
I know, but why? What is that?
Like Scorsese. You know what I mean? And
he makes adult movies.
Yeah.
His movies aren't as popular as fucking Pixar movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we... What? I mean, who gives a fuck about... Like, I used to think that the reason that like, pop culture tended towards younger shit, and I might be right. This whole rant might be wrong. It might just be that I've aged out of it and I'm looking back at it. You know, like, parents always think their kids' music is like the devil, right? You know, like, they used to think that Elvis was like the devil because that's what the kids were listening to and it was crazy. And then it was whatever. And then it was like heavy metal was the devil. Then it was rap. And now I think we've given up on thinking music's bad, I guess. Because musicians, like, music now, I don't think...
The music coming out now is bad.
No, I know it's bad, but it's not like
right?
Marilyn Manson or whatever.
Like, the music doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know what happened?
It used to be music told a story.
Yeah.
Songs told a story throughout it. And it was good stories, it was bad stories, right? Some were better stories, whatever. And it also had just a good, like, beat. Now it's not music.
Yeah.
It's not, like, mechanically, you know what I mean, like, actual made with instruments.
Yeah, but you just sound like an old man.
It's fucking, like, computers. It's not like a computer like techno. It's a computer like, this is a guitar sound.
Yeah.
This is drum sound. It's like no one's sitting there. And then it's just some guy singing into a thing, and then that's even fixed.
But you know what it is, though.
Right? And it's like, all right, so I don't like the country shit that Nashville or whatever, you know, boot scooting, you know.
Boogie?
You know, like the whole dancing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna wear my cowboy boots. Don't get them dirty though. I'm gonna wear my cowboy boots. I'm gonna put them on when we get inside because I don't want to get them dirty out on the concrete. But no, anyways, those people that get all fancied up to go and dance and whatever, and then there's also the people that are like the thug stuff. And I walk by or I'm somewhere and I hear people listening to this rap, but it's not rap. It's just club hits.
Yeah, but what you understand is that's because we're old. It's probably the same reason I can't understand how anybody could, like...
I listen to Jack FM, and it plays, like, 70s, 80s, 90s, you know, 2000s.
Yeah, music that's 50 years old.
Main hits. You know what I mean? But, I mean, like, it's not like I'm just stuck to one, like, you know, time period or genre or whatever. It's just, I like it because it plays, like, good songs.
But here's the answer to this.
These other ones aren't good songs.
I heard this somewhere the other day. The difference is... Young people nowadays, the music they like is pop music. All that shit that you like, that music is still being made. It's just not popular. And you don't know about it because you're an old guy. But there's a band out there that's just like Pearl Jam or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? Not just like them, but there's that shit is still coming up. But the music you know of is popular music. And popular music, pop music, has always been garbage.
All right. What I don't like is, or it's weird that it's happening, but it's been happening a lot lately, is these people that, like, these bands are, like, coming back. There's so many reboots that it's even happening with just people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's, like Spice Girls. They're coming
Somebody
back.
said the other day they were going to see Queen. I was like, wait.
Spice Girls?
Queen.
It's the Spice Ladies now. The Spice, like, you know what I mean? Women. You know what
Spice, I mean? Yeah.
It's the Spice women. Right?
Spice grandmas.
You know? But then there was, like...
Old Spice.
Really? Anyways, that's Baby Spice is now Old Spice. Yeah,
she was like a teenager. It used to be kind of weird if you thought she was hot because she was a little too young.
Yeah,
and she's way older than me somehow.
So, anyways, also there's I saw this thing today. Nickelback is like going to like Houston or something like that.
Yeah, but they're like a huge band.
Yeah, but I mean it's like there's these bands that you know were something and they come like what is it TLC, right?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Weren't they like doing a comeback or they did like a little like whatever
one
tour?
One of them was dead, dude.
No, she was replaced.
TC now.
When she died, when she died, they replaced her. You know what I mean? Like they're all like, man, we got like a, you know, like somebody else can just like talk, you know? She was like the good one though, like the little one, right?
Dude, I don't know shit about TLC. I just know that song.
Which one?
I have no like cultural.
What song?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh, well, maybe they were warning her and she didn't listen.
She was chasing a waterfall. They're like, not only is that clearly the wrong thing to do, we sang about it.
Yeah.
Stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
She's like, no, goddammit.
She's like, I'm gonna try this new river.
I don't know how she died.
She died saying, I went chasing waterfalls. That would be the best way to die if you're them, right?
Yeah. What? No. I heard that's the worst way to die.
Like, well, yeah.
Drowning?
No, I don't think it's the worst.
How are you chasing a waterfall?
How do you want to die?
Right? How do I want to die?
Yeah.
I don't know. As like asleep, I guess.
Oh, that's weak.
Right? No, but I mean, like, you don't want it to be all like, right?
You're getting
like,
choked out.
I'm like falling into lava with my thumb up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's like.
Some kids lower you. Dude, I wish you would die like that. Some kid lowers you into fucking lava. You get your thumb in the air.
Right.
And the little red light just goes out.
Red light.
Yeah. I die like liquid nitrogen gets on me and then you shoot me. Then I come back to life and then. No, but I mean, how, like.
You're the J2000.
No, but like, how, okay. You want to die in your sleep, but that doesn't. That's boring.
No, but I mean, it's like you're like, you know.
If you had, okay, let's say this. If you're going to be executed.
Okay.
Which method would you choose? You get to choose, but you can't choose not executed. You're getting executed. What do you choose?
But so you like whatever you choose, they'll
do.
I would actually like where they shoot.
Yeah,
right.
That's probably the best.
I think I'd like
firing squad. Yeah. I want 20 dudes. I want them to practice. Practice. I want 20 dudes to shoot a load on me. Or 20 loads on me.
You drown. You're like, shouldn't have chased that waterfall.
The way I want to die is I want 20 dudes to fucking bukkake me to death. I'm going to need more than 20 dudes if it's going to kill me. I mean, unless because of my own, like, amount of jizz, I'm underestimating how much most people's jizz is. The amount that comes out of me times 20 wouldn't kill a man. You know what I mean?
It's just easier.
It would leave me wanting more. No,
anyways.
Firing squad is a good one. They all aim for your chest. They just blow you in half.
I don't know about, like, chest. I'd rather...
No, chest, dude.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be, like, laying there like, oh, God, I'm coming out of my mouth. You know what I mean?
Chest is better. Because, first of all, head, half of them are going to miss. A few of them are just going to, like, bust out your cheekbones, and one's going to, like, nip a hole in your ear.
I think it'd probably be cool, like, by, like, sniper. You know what I mean? Like a good one. No, you know? Not one like the one that, you know, works at that barbecue place you went to, right? He's got some Nerf gun from a mile away.
Some retarded tall 8-year-old. No, dude, a fucking sniper, that's not an execution, though. That's like you didn't even know it was coming. That's
the whole thing, though. Like, fucking headshot from, like, 2 miles out. You know?
That's the best. The farther away, the better.
Where I hear, like, I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
the bullet's faster than the sound.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I used to always say, we'd be out, like, when I was a kid, you would, like, hear a shot, and people are like, oh, no. And I'm like, dude, if you heard it, it didn't hit you. You know what I mean? Like, the bullet goes faster, like, quite a bit faster than the sound. To the point, it, like, looks like you're watching a movie, like, a dubbed-over movie when you see somebody shoot from far away. You know what I mean? Because you see, like, smoke puff, and then you hear, and then you're like, wait, what? Like, it doesn't look right. It looks like fake. It looks like a glitch in the Matrix when you see, have you ever seen somebody, like, hammering something, and you're pretty far away? And, like, the sound gets to you almost by the time they're hitting it again. It's like the sound's like a beat off. I said beat off.
Anyways, so let's get back to this.
Guillotine.
Yeah, sorry. like Newton or whatever, that I didn't obey your laws, right?
Guillotine.
You're like, yeah, then you.
Well, sniper, it's like, how do you want to die? It's like, how do you want to be executed? I want to have a stroke while I'm sleeping. Like, that's not an execution.
Yeah.
Sniper, I guess that could be, but you have to know it's coming.
You're saying guillotine?
Guillotine's a good one, I think. There's this article I see on Facebook all the time. It's like, is a guillotine really painless? And I just never click on it. But I'm guessing it's not, because why else would you make it money? It seems like it would be painless, right? It slices your head off instantly.
This is like dull, right?
It just bounces a few times.
Right? It's just like,
Well, there was this scientist back in
it puts like a nick in the bone in there, you're like, ah!
Breaks your neck.
Right?
They're like, we put the blade upside down, sharp up. We always forget that. No, but anyway, there was a scientist in like the 17 or 1800s, and he was going to get his head chopped off. That was like the punishment in France.
Okay.
So he got his like scientist buddy to go with him, and he's like, all right. He's like, whenever I'm up there and they're fixing to release the thing, I'm just going to start blinking my eyes as many times as I can. And as soon as my head hits the floor, you look and see if it's still blinking. And apparently it blinked like 10 to 12 times after it was severed from his body.
Like his brain was still doing it.
Still like making his eyes blink.
So I mean he was still alive.
I don't know if he was conscious or not. There's no way to test that, especially not back then. But if he was conscious, he just sees like ground, sky, while his head's rolling down a thing. You know what I mean? He's like, the fuck? The idea of seeing your own headless body would probably freak you out. But who cares? You're going to be dead in seconds anyway. At least you got to see something badass. Yeah. But I don't know if he was conscious or not, but I do know that his eyes blinked like several times.
It's crazy.
After he died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He should have thought about something. He should have tried to do something repeatedly on his body, though.
Maybe that was his life flashing. Right?
He's blinking his life.
Blinking, right?
But wouldn't it be better if he's like, all right, I'm going to move my thumb. And like you look at his thumbs moving, you're like, holy shit, that'd be more impressive to me.
Yeah, because his head's not attached.
Yeah, because
how does the body remember?
Yeah, exactly. Because your head and your eyes are blinking. I mean,
yeah,
I kind of get that almost. Yeah. I don't know how none of this works, but
he's like, hey, as soon as the fucking chops my head off, I'm gonna start jacking off.
That would be awesome.
Like, he won't stop. Right?
You put 19 more guys together, they can execute me the same day.
The only way they can stop is put a guillotine on that head.
They guillotine his dick off.
Oh, shit.
That would be a good way to go out, though, just fucking with people or, jerking off. What comes out, though? Blood?
That would be blood. I mean, the head's cut off.
That would be pretty awesome, just, like, shoot a load of just fucking blood. As you're... Not to do that.
No, they're just like, fucking kill him already. Look at why is he fucking jacking off over there without a dick? Right?
He's jacking off, no dick, his thumb's moving, and he's blinking. The fuck is going on here? It's like science. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because back then, science just meant, like, nothing, really. Like, we're going to do science. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, we're going to chop this guy's head off, and he's going to blink. You know what I mean? Like,
it was all, like, testing. Like, this is what we're going to test for, and then we're going to see it. That's science.
Yeah. That scientist died to find out if you can blink when you're dead. And he still doesn't know because he's dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went to the grave
the guy that, like, checks off, he's like, nope. Right? Next guy is like, see if your lips can move. Right? He's like, like that. See if it still does it. He's like, nope. Right? Next. Right?
They're volunteering.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But it's fucking retarded. Yeah, I'm guessing that if there's one thing that you would keep doing, it would be jacking off. Dudes find a way.
So when they do like the lethal injection,
the lethal injection. We're recording this one late.
The lethal injection. How long does it like take? Like they shoot the little like needles into you or whatever. I think
it takes like a little while, like a few seconds.
Like you're sitting there like.
They say apparently it's like super painful.
Oh really?
The whole reason they started doing it was because they thought it would be more humane than like the electric chair or something like that. But apparently...
Do they still do it?
Yeah. I mean, so many places don't even have death penalty anymore.
Is it like a gas chamber?
Nah, that's gone. I think that the only things they have is... I think in the United States, the only thing they have is the injections. But see, it depends what kind of medicine they use.
You can request, too, though.
Yeah, but I've
heard that maybe in some certain states.
Maybe. I've heard stuff like that. Like, if I request...
Like, it can be chose, like... Like
if you're on death row and they're like, what do you want? You're like, I want a bucket of chicken and a sniper. They're going to be like, no.
They're like,
no chicken.
Yeah.
KFC's like 10 miles. Strangely enough,
he's like, I know. I want the sniper on top of the KFC. Right?
Yeah. No, but I mean, you could probably. I don't think you can get firing squad. Which is, I mean,
but you can get like hanging or like
maybe hanging. But I feel like if you could get hanging,
like electric chair.
I mean, do they still have electric chairs?
I mean, they got a fucking cord and like rip the end off.
They got the cord for the electric chair. They're like, just not a grounded cord. We can't use it.
Yeah,
because it's the shit from the 30s. You know, it's all.
So,
I think they just give you the shot now, dude, and it might be just like, but they should have.
Maybe it's like a quicker way or something.
I heard like
not. Or they have ones with like cattle things.
That wouldn't be a bad one.
It's got to be like really big though, right? To go straight through there.
I don't think if it can kill a cow, it can kill you. Right?
Yeah, they're fucking huge. Yeah, but then they have a little pea brain in there, right?
I know, but little brain means harder to hit.
Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
He's trying to hit it, right?
We have bigger brains, should be easier to hit, I guess. Poking a hole in your brain doesn't seem like it would just kill you right away, though.
No, you're like, you're like bleeding, and it's like...
all of a sudden you only speak French or something, you know? It depends on what part of your brain they hit. You know? What if they, like, try to do it on you, and then you were, like, funnier? I'd be like, fuck yeah, poke another hole. Like, we need more listeners. But you're funny in French. You're just killing, but we only get downloads out of France.
Yeah.
And those people are listening and wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway.
Sorry, so people can only die by that. Or people can only die by that. People are like, good, I just never do anything wrong. I'll never die. Right? Lethal injection's the only way out.
Your grandpa's like 80.
It trips and falls into the needle, and he's like, damn it.
Your grandpa's like 80. They just come over and fucking execute him. It's the only way you can die, son.
Oh, shit.
They strap him in the chair. They're like, his whole family's there. His grandkids are like crying. They look like it's natural. He's lived a good life. The only way. It's the only way. I'm sorry, Timmy. It's the only way.
And then just like fucking like 4 needles get into him, right? They just pump it in there. It's like green, blue. It always seems like on the movies it's all these weird colors.
It would be better if it was something more like, it's like the only way people can die is by hanging.
But also people died early in life, so it's not like, normally someone dies at like 12 and they're in a car accident, or like in their 40s it was cancer, right?
Yeah.
So it's like some kid dies at 12 and they're like, by lethal injection. They're like, oh, he was so young.
He's like, my wife had a miscarriage.
He's like, I didn't know the needle could go that far. Oh shit! They're like in there playing like Operation, trying to hit the baby.
A fucking lethal injection abortion.
Oh shit! So that would be crazy.
I mean, crazy funny. Apparently, we laughed. Oh shit! Yeah, the idea of if we lived in some weird world where that's the only way you can die. I like it. It's just lethal injection. And it would
be a lot of people though.
A lot of medicine. But yeah, I don't know. It like I said, if I could choose, like honestly, I would pick firing squad.
People are like jumping off of cliffs and shit, just
and land on a pile of needles.
I mean, just landing. Like. You can't die. It's only by lethal injection. So, but anyways, a long time ago we talked about the whole if you can go on an island, you know what I mean? But like anything but a boat, right? Or,
if you're stuck on an island, what would
they're
you
like one of those water planes. You're like, no, like, you can't take something that'll help you get off the island.
For that island to be North America.
They're like, why are there all these rules on my island?
I thought it was my island.
You're like, I'm going to island. I'm making my own rules. One of them's gonna have a boat, right? No, right? So
and lots of naked whores.
You're like, all right, take the boat. Take the boat. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, you would get tired of fucking in like a week.
Yeah. You're like, I don't want these naked whores. It's like, Like, you know,
They're just all, like,
I don't want
smoking.
whores, right? You know what I mean?
You get negative. Somebody's like, if you're on an island, you get up one thing. What would it be? It's like 50 whores, but you forgot to say money.
Yeah, you get there and they're like nasty.
No, even if they're hot, they
can't
only
pay 'em,
fuck
yeah.
for money.
No, he's like, I want like 1,000 sluts. You get over there and they're all like fucking wallered out, right? He's like, why'd I ask for sluts, right? He's like, no, I mean like now sluts, like coming of age sluts, not you know what I mean? Have been sluts for 40 years.
Like he's like, I want 20 19-year-old sluts. They just get people that have been sluts for 19 years. And a couple of them started late.
So,
but just to what you're saying is, when somebody's like, if you were stuck on an island, what would you want?
yeah.
Yeah. And your answer to that is always way too complicated and like makes it no fun to ask you.
Me?
Yeah, you're like, I'd want a Costco, and then I would have everything I need, or something stupid like that. But if you could really have like a realistic item, what would it be? Let's say
an actual item.
Let's say water's not an issue there. You have drinking water, and you're not going to starve to death. You may not have like steak and shit.
Is there any dangers on the island?
Of course.
Like animals and stuff?
I don't know, like weather, animals.
Oh, and then weather's going to be an issue. I mean, sure.
Chlamydia once you start fucking the whores. You know?
So, remember, like, I think the last time we had talked about this, which was like 4 years ago on here, it was like, someone's like, I want a TV, and I want a whatever. People always like, I want a TV and my PlayStation and whatever, and like, you can keep my wife, you know, those people.
We must have been, even though it was only 5 years ago.
They were like, it's not plugged in, though.
But also, like...
It's like a potato, right? Like one potato.
I need a potato and a TV.
Yeah.
And satellite, I guess. No, but I mean, I don't know. Like, it's kind of a dumb thing. It's something that's fun to think about when you're a kid.
Yeah.
But then now when I think about it, I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. Like, some way to get out of there.
You're like, I've never been on an island.
I've never been on a deserted island, because as soon as you get there, it's not deserted. You know? But... They always say desert island.
You're like, step in the water. You're like, no, it is. No, it's not. No, it is.
No, it is, and it's not. Right? I got a foot in each. That doesn't even make any sense.
It just is. You got one toe on it. It's not deserted no more.
Oh, shit.
But if you leave it, yeah, you deserted it.
Yeah. So it's only deserted if you're not on it. You can't possibly be on a deserted island. Although, we might be wrong. Deserted means there were people there and they left.
Okay.
It doesn't mean nobody's on it, right?
So if no one had ever been there, then it wasn't deserted.
Yeah. Somebody asks you this question, you get into the semantics of what deserted means. They're like, never mind. It was just a silly game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. What would you want? Like, I don't know, a gun to shoot myself? You're just stuck on an island by yourself and you just have enough to get by? It seems terrible.
Yeah, just enough to... Yeah.
And then even if you had like 50 19-year-old whores there or whatever, it's like they're going to annoy the fuck out of you. Like, you're not going to... If you want somebody there, you want like somebody that would be like... You want like Rambo in his prime, maybe. A guy that knows how to live off the land.
You'd want him there?
I don't know.
Instead of 50 whores?
I'm just saying.
They're all going to want him anyways. Right? You're like, it's me and fucking Rambo. None of these whores want me. Right?
One of them is just like...
You're like, it's Rambo in his prime. That's what
like,
you want on an island.
You got one just rubbing her sniz on his knife instead of fucking you. She's like, I'll take what I can get.
Oh, shit.
She's like, can I at least get the cop from First Blood? Anything's better than Jeremy.
I'll even take Tommy's dad from...
Yeah,
the same guy, yeah.
Yeah. Big Tom Callahan, or whatever his real name is.
So, anyways, they also, well, we know what you do for $1 million, but I mean, what would you do with $1 million?
Waste it.
You know? Really?
No. I mean, I think that I'm at an age now where...
You'd try to do something smart with it?
Not even smart, like, I'm not like, my money makes money. I don't care about that shit.
I do.
I would just, just like live my life.
Yeah, but $1 million is going to go quick, just living.
No, it's not, because I have a job. That's not enough for me to quit my job. So I just live my life and just have like some extra money.
Because, you know, when you're
Fix
younger,
my
you feel like $1 million
$1
is like, you know, it is a lot of money.
When we were younger, it was a lot of money.
No, but I mean, like, when you see, like, how much things cost, and then, of course, like, the long run, you know, if there is a long run, you know, I mean, it might be a short walk, you know,
off a waterfall.
yeah, but yeah, about 20 guys or whatever you were talking about. Anyways, like, I guess like $1 billion. I mean, that's just...
If I had that, I would just do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I would just, like, live my life and, like, go see some cool shit.
Like waterfalls.
I mean, I would like to see a waterfall. You know? They seem cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to chase one.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you chase... A waterfall is stationary. It isn't moving. The water's moving.
Yeah.
But they don't say don't go chasing water. They say waterfalls. The waterfall is the structure of the rock that the water leaves. Mm-hmm. Anyway, if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't chase waterfalls.
You probably need to get some help explaining that.
To the person who gives me the $1 billion?
Yeah. So, $1 billion, though. There's people that have billions. Like $100 billion, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, like, that's a lot.
But that doesn't even mean anything.
I mean, like, if they have, like, 10 billion and 100 billion, I don't see, like, how their life would be any different.
It's not. Like, their day-to-day life.
Like
if they have 100 million or
100 million or 100 billion, yeah, it's like the same.
And the crazy thing is they have the same phone you have.
Maybe there's a little bit
slightly nicer car.
Yeah, that is crazy, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, somebody
like
drives
a way bigger house.
And way more houses, but...
Like, and then, like, more whores, right?
50, 19-year-old whores.
Their own waterfall.
Yeah.
No,
I don't even have any. I don't even have any like daydreams of being like filthy rich. It's not even really appealing to me.
No, I would love to be very, very rich, like that, to where I don't.
My life
have
isn't
to do
heading in
anything.
that direction.
But I would also like to own some big major like company too, though.
Like Amazon.
Yeah.
Dwight is on.
Mm-hmm. Dwight is on. Really? It's not like Jeff Bezos on. It's not like he got that, you know? He's like, I'm going to change it. And they'll still fucking order it. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like, where he came up with that. I want to know the whole story of that.
Maybe he didn't make it up.
Amazon, you know?
He probably didn't make it up.
Like, why would he call it that? I mean, it's a great move, you know?
Because he was selling books online. It makes sense.
Like Apple.
It's a jungle.
Like, why was it?
Because they were selling books, like real paper books online. That paper is made from trees in the Amazon.
We're talking about Apple.
Apple? No, the apples because they were hippies.
About apples?
Yeah, because hippies were all about like, you know, like it's what's from the earth, man. Like an apple, it's like pure. Yeah, Apple.
It's a computer.
They were supposedly hippies, but
well, it was actually Mac eventually at the beginning.
Macintosh.
Right? It was Mac, but it had like an apple on it.
It doesn't make any
goddamn sense. Took a bite,
sense.
Right? It's like he's thinking about his computer, takes a bite of an apple, and forgets it.
It really is like...
it's still their symbol.
It's just goofy shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I know I'm different, but, like, consumerism shit doesn't bite me the same way. It's like, if there was an apple on it, if there was, like, a little pile of shit on it, I wouldn't care. Like, who gives a fuck? Mm-hmm. Who cares about the logo? You know what I mean?
I like them. Since the dude died, I like the phone a little better. I like the features that it has better than it did then. I mean, the technology's gotten better.
Getting better.
I mean, no, but I mean, like, I don't know if like he was holding back or something. It's just whoever took over or the ideas kept coming. So that means the ideas were there while he was there. So I mean, how much did he actually do?
Hear me out. 2020 model cars are better than Model Ts.
No, but I mean, like, you know. They don't look as cool, you know?
No, I mean, I don't know. Apple, whatever it's called, iPhones and shit, they're just like, all phones are the same now.
When I see an Android phone, I think that person is lesser than me.
I know you think that. That's because you're buying
They are. Yes. I know what you're about to say. They are lesser than me. Because they have an Android.
It's because you're buying into the whole consumer, like, yo, I have to have the best thing.
No, but my phone is better than theirs. So, I mean, I see it and I feel bad for them, kind of.
When you get a green text message, you're like, ugh.
I'm just like...
You want to send them money?
I delete the contact.
Dude, do you ever get...
I'm like, damn, I got a virus. Right? The robot sent it to me.
I get a message.
It's like, danger, Dwight Smith.
There's a message that I get there's a person I message with for a work thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and sometimes it's like a long message. It'll say like part 1 of 2. If it's it's
I'm like, your phone can't even handle like 30 words.
I know, it's not huge text messages.
No.
It's like 2 sentences.
Part 1 of 2 and then part 2 of 2, and it's like, whatever.
It'll seriously be a thing like, it's like, hey, Jim, I'm just going to let you know if you can send that thing in tomorrow, that would be even better.
Yeah.
That's 2 text messages.
And it's like, even better was the second one, right?
No, it's like half and half. It's like 7 words.
It's got these little symbols on it and all that, and it's just like, you
might have like swayed me. They might be below me.
It really is like shitty. And they're like, no, man, it's cool. I don't have to buy nothing. I'm like, I've never paid for anything but my phone.
Yeah.
I don't buy no fucking apps.
These phones are more expensive. Apple shit is more expensive.
I bought an app to be able to like record and stuff when we first started doing this. It was like $2.99 like 5 years ago. But I don't think I've like bought any other apps.
I don't even have it set up to buy apps.
Yeah.
Like, I only
download the free shit.
I only get free ones. So my son will be playing on my phone, and there's like an ad comes up for a game, and he always clicks on it. Mm-hmm. And so he'll come to me and be like, because you can just like click on it and get free apps, but you have to type in the shit if it's a pay one. Mm-hmm. But also my credit card and shit's not even connected to it. So he'll come to me the other day, because I told him my password on my iPad was his name. Mm-hmm. It's his middle name, but he just didn't know. So he was over there typing, and he kept looking all suspicious, and I looked, and his name's Colin. He's typing C-O-L. He was trying to buy an app. He's like, I know it's my name. So he was trying to buy
So he it's crazy because when I see him on there, the little like robot little symbol for the
Android.
It's just a little cartoony looking, mm-hmm. And they're like, it's not an Apple. I mean, but it looks cheap.
I mean, it is cheap, but also...
My wife had an Android, like a bunch of Android phones. When I got with her, I was Apple.
Why she had so many phones? She's selling drugs?
Huh? No, because they fucking break. Mm. They were like, it would just like not work anymore. It was like, oh, I don't know, the screen here, and it's like sometimes it would just be like glitchy. Like, and then like the touch screen wasn't as good. Like, you'd have to like try a couple times to move it. Yeah. And then it didn't make any fucking sense. So, I mean, But you do realize something, though, right? So you're saying, like... I've had an iPhone since, like, 2008 or 9 or something like that. So
you're like, I can't believe why somebody would get that, whatever. But somebody that drives, like, a Porsche is probably like, why would anybody drive a Chevy Malibu? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got the thing... You got the thing that was cheaper, and it's fine for you. It works for you.
Yeah, so they got the thing that's cheaper and that's fine for them.
Although the difference between
like, who cares? I want to text some guy, say, hey, what's up? It takes 3 messages.
4 if I want to punctuate.
He's like, it's all going to be in lowercase. But yeah, when I do see someone with one of those, I look and I'm like, sometimes I can barely tell if it is or isn't, and they'll be like, doing stuff on their phone. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't see all the apps. Yeah. I'm like, it's not an iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, iPhones are more, I think it's in general, like, Mac shit is more like user friendly, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's like simple displays and shit like that.
People say it's harder to find shit though. Like Android users are like, I don't know how to work one of these, Well,
you know what you have. That'd be like if you go to somebody's house you've never been to and you get lost, find the bathroom. You're like, I don't know why you would have a house that the bathroom's so hard to find. You know what I mean? They're like, it's not for us. We're here every day. So if you grab somebody else's phone, yeah, you can't find stuff. It doesn't mean the phone sucks. It means that...
Their house sucks.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. That's a pretty good analogy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But anyways, you're like, where's your apples? I'm in their house. The robot's like, we do not have any.
I don't trust anything about robots. I don't know if it's because I grew up watching Terminator or what, but anytime somebody's like, oh, look, this company, Boston Dynamics, is making robots, and like, oh, look, they push them down and laugh at them, and I'm like...
They're pushing robots down?
Yeah, they're like testing them to see, like, to make them better at being, like, smart and sturdy.
Like fighting back?
I mean, eventually,
like,
that's the joke people make is like eventually when the robots get smart, they're going to see these videos of humans like bullying them, and it's game over.
They're like, look, he's shaking my hand, and then he's like, accesses the internet, and then now he sees that,
Next thing you know, they're just like, they enslave us and start ripping our throats out and stuff. I really, like, honestly, as much as I do joke about it, I don't like any of that shit. Like, everything's like automated and like cars can drive themselves and shit. I've seen the movie, the Stephen King movie, Maximum Overdrive, where the cars try to kill us.
Dude, did you know that, I saw a thing actually this morning, I was going to call you and I forgot, that the DeLorean company, they're coming out with a new one.
Good.
Another DeLorean. It looks fucking awesome.
You gonna get one?
It looks really fucking cool. I mean, no.
That's dangerous, because now you are at a position.
There's a lot of really cool cars that you're like, are you gonna get one? I'm like, no. And I'm like, a Lamborghini, they're fucking ugly, right? Or I'm like, no, I mean, it's like, you know.
I mean, you could, like, you see some cool car, and you could get it, but then you could get one of 20 cars. You couldn't get them all.
Yeah.
You might as well just drive the shit.
I mean, the DeLorean looks pretty cool, but I mean,
I would imagine it's junky.
It didn't work last time.
Yeah, so. It's like they seem junky. When you see a DeLorean in real life, which I have, like, I think once, it's like it looks like it's from the 80s. You know what I mean? And it just looks like
that movie was really cool. It was cool to show them on there.
The 80s wasn't a good
the DeLorean movie.
Back to the Future?
No, really.
I really thought that was the DeLorean.
No, the John DeLorean movie.
Oh, you told me about it like
that
3
was
times
fucking
already.
Good, man.
What's it on?
It was a really good movie. TV.
Oh,
like it's on like
I don't watch that.
No, it was on. I don't remember how. I'm sure we watched it on like Blu-ray, and this was like, or like months ago. So it's probably on everything now. But I'm wondering, like, you don't hear of many like different car companies.
GM, Ford.
I mean, that's the main ones or whatever. Dodge or whatever, Chrysler. But I mean, foreign ones. I mean, Tesla is like the big one right now, or they're becoming one of the bigger ones.
Are they foreign?
Because they don't know.
Are they American? Because he's not.
I mean, it's mainly here, I think. Yeah.
I think that dude didn't like start that company. He just became their CEO or something.
I don't know, but he also though is they're not just doing car stuff though. They do like house shit and like world changing stuff. Yeah, like SpaceX or whatever. Like,
I don't trust any of that shit.
They're like seriously talking about with the next like decade like being on Mars.
Good for them.
Like,
I'm saying here.
SpaceX. They're trying to be cool.
When you put X in something, it means extreme. It's like
they're gonna have a rocket and it's going like up dirt hills.
Yeah,
right?
It's sponsored by Red Bull.
Right.
Like I don't. When you put X in something, automatically I don't take you serious. SpaceX.
My son has 2 X's in his name.
Exactly. I don't take him serious. He rides his bike.
You laugh at like Dos Equis bottles.
Yeah. But when it's like remember when
you're like, look at that clown drink. It's better than a Corona.
Dude, I was coming to that. I was like, at least it doesn't give me fever.
Oh shit.
No, but when you see, remember, you may not because I'm a little bit older, but when the X Games first became a thing.
Yeah, I don't.
They're like, it's like Olympics, but it's skateboards, man. It's fucking extreme. I was like, as a kid, I was like, come on.
Skateboards extreme? You don't see people on skateboards anymore.
No.
Because they're all like inside.
And when you do,
playing on their phones.
Yeah. But when you do,
don't be texting and skating. Right?
When you do see someone on a skateboard, if you're anything like me, all you do is you want to see them fall and get injured real bad.
You're like, look at that guy. I hope a fucking little pebble gets on his
I hope he just like grinds his forehead off on the pavement.
Grind.
Yeah, that's grinding, man. Like, that's so fucking faggy. And here's the thing. Okay, when we were growing up, there was no such thing as like there was no idea that bullying was bad, right?
He's like, look, I got air, and you're like, now you won't get any.
But remember, okay, do you remember when we were kids, when we'd be up there like where our cousins were from, and we would just go bully skateboarders?
No.
Were you never with us?
No, what's with that?
We would just pull up. There was this old theater.
Okay.
And it's the same theater we went and saw.
Should we be talking about this?
It's a crime, yeah. It is a crime.
You're like, we were just bullying. Right now it's like anti-bullying.
I know, but this is something, if you're a young person listening, you won't understand this. Bullying wasn't always a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. It was, a growth exercise.
Yeah, it was
nerds.
necessary evil. Yeah, it was like necessary evil. It was like, I got bullied for sure. You got bullied.
You're like, you're gay. I'm going to tell you this every day. Right?
While I put your head in the toilet and be like, if you like ass so much, smell this. No, so that sounded like I definitely did that before, right?
Yeah. Like today. There's some guy in the bathroom crying. Right? He's like, I don't like to sniff ass. Like, fuck it.
No, so bullying, it's bad to bully, but it's important, I think. Anyway, I'm not trying to like make excuses for myself. So we would go riding around and we would see people skating and we would just pull up and just start yelling at them and like threatening them.
I remember yelling at golfers.
And chasing them. Yeah, similar. And we would chase them and like sometimes we would like try, if one of them skateboard like got away from it, we'd try to run over it and break it with the car.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know. And I don't really know why. I probably had...
You could.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
They were pussies.
Because you could.
Some long-haired...
He's like, I'm going to get you, and he's like 1 foot on the ground, rolling, right?
We just speed away in a shitty old car.
He's backfiring, right?
Our car's so shitty, a skateboard's the only vehicle we can get away from. If he was on a bike, he'd catch us. But yeah, we used to... we used to bully skaters. And it was just like, there's no other way. Even at the time, even if we wouldn't use those words, we knew we were just picking on them because we could.
I'm sure those kind of people still, like, exist, right?
No, people still skate.
I was like...
It's just not as popular right now.
Skate shops just like, I don't know what... People stop coming in and buying stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, like, you know... Like, Apple stores keep popping up everywhere.
He's like, I still haven't sold my old stash. It's like skateboards with New Kids on the Block shit on it or something. But no, there's still skaters for sure, but it hits like highs and lows. Like, I guess it got super popular like in the 70s, that whole movie shit that was about it.
And then like get in the 90s.
And then again in the 90s, yeah. And I don't think right now it's real big and popular.
I mean, like you can see like skateboards and stuff at like stores, I guess, you know, but like
you see them at Walmart.
I think it's also at like Academy or something. But
you ever try to skate at Walmart?
Oh yeah, they're always there. It's not a skateboard though. It's like that thing that rocks back and forth.
Well, yeah, that too. But there's actual skateboards at Walmart. I've tried and like, I mean,
I just don't have the balance for that. I mean, I look like what you've always seen, like an old person stepping on one of those. That's just what I would look like.
When I get on,
you like stiff, right? That's not. You have to be able to like move.
How do they not just shoot out from under every time?
They're like going up ramps,
yeah,
and then like kicking it and doing all that. I played Tony Hawk, but people really do that shit.
As soon as I step on a skateboard, every time, like in Walmart, it shoots out from under me, and I fall on my ass.
I don't actually fall on the ground. I don't even, like, give it enough time or effort to even get that far.
I don't buy that anybody does that.
I'll be like, all right, someone stands on something that has very, like, smooth wheels.
I think it's all CGI.
Every time you're looking at something and it's like a hologram or something.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I've never seen anybody do any real impressive tricks live.
I've seen, because I used to, like, date this one girl that, like, a lot of, like, people that she hung out with, they did that. So I saw people like doing that stuff, and they're like spinning in circles and doing a little like whatever and kicking and like jumping, but it somehow stays to their feet.
Were they just freak athletes?
I'm like, what? No, they're not. You look at them, they look like they're on fucking high.
That's why we used to beat them up.
You know what I mean? Because they were like on drugs?
No, not drugs, just because they were like...
It was the war on drugs?
They were just like losers.
Right?
Like,
you're always just on the front line.
We're on the front line of the world.
In the trenches. Right?
Yeah, sure. And Donnie was on our team. Yeah. He was a double agent. He's like, yeah, let's beat him up and steal whatever's in their pockets, guys.
You're like, no, he's a double agent because he's the size of two agents. Right?
But I mean, really though, like, I don't know why we bullied them. It was just because we could, I guess, or whatever. But also, there's like a pecking order. Like, you've been bullied, you've been picked on. Mm-hmm. We all have. I've been picked on, I've been made fun of. There's one that sticks with me, and I was in fucking high school. I was...
it's the American way. We pick on everybody.
It's what you're supposed to do. We picked on the Indians, and then they left. You know? So, now, you know, but, yeah, I got bullied. Like, I said something, like, in a weird way, or, like, accent or whatever, and then, like, somebody laughed at me, and then I was just, like... It, like, fucked with my confidence for life about speaking. Like, And it happened when I was younger one time, and also again in high school, and it fucked with my confidence about speaking for life.
So fuck those fucking skaters.
No,
right?
but here's what I'll say.
They did it.
Now, I fucking come on here and talk and whatever, even though I have like...
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. But also, I can do it. So it's like, if those guys wouldn't have bullied me, who knows if I would have been able to even... You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that we beat each other...
Someone's listening like, that's the guy. Right?
He presses charges.
He's been a fan until now. Right? He's like, I used to get chased out off the parking lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Some guy with that accent was like, I fucking hate you, faggot.
That guy's still rolling on it, trying to find you, right? He's just roaming the streets on his skateboard, looking at every house, right? He's got one big calf. He looks like a beard. He looks like, what's his name? Oh, Forrest Gump. There's like following, but they don't know why they're following him.
Except instead of those dorky Nikes, he has Vans.
He realized he's the loser and you were right, and then he's like, I'm going to go home now. Okay, anyways, this has been episode 103.
Yeah.
If there was anything you liked or didn't like, please let us know in whatever kind of format you're listening to this to.
Like, I didn't like that weird rant.
Yeah, I didn't like it, like the beginning, anywhere in the middle, or the end.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I just been an hour and 9 minutes listening to y'all rant about...
Somebody was like, it's getting good. They're going to talk about skating. My passion.
Yeah. Yeah. So, please, next time you go to the restroom, think about us.
Yeah.
And take a marker before you do. Or carve with your keys.
Or write with shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Write the Bad Vibe Podcast on a wall. Mm-hmm. Stall wall, on the mirror, anywhere. In piss, right? On the floor. Right? Some guy slips in it as he's getting up. He's all like, the Bad Vibe Podcast. Yeah. Right?
With 20 men's semen. Yeah. Any liquid or ink or carving. Yeah. But really, viral marketing. We do it.
I want you to go behind a waterfall and carve, right? The Bad Vibe.
The only person that's going to see it is the dude from The Last Mohicans.
Aliens come down, right? And they're all like looking at cave paintings, and it says the Bad Vibe Podcast on there.
I do want you to go into bathrooms or anywhere you can, and graffiti the Bad Vibe Podcast.
Yeah.
That's how we...
If you're somewhere big, I want you to go get some spray paint, right? And put it on some big fucking wall, you know?
Or a train.
Or a train?
Yeah, they always spray paint trains.
Oh, trains, yeah.
Whoever those guys
everybody
are,
just see that, yeah.
Like, all my favorite artists, I don't know who they are. I see, like, the most amazing shit on those trains.
Yeah, that is pretty badass.
And you're like, that's so good. That guy, I should, like, pay that dude to come do a mural.
Like, awesome, like, canvas, though, and they're able to just, like, spray. You know, and it looks good. It was just fucking cans.
But they must be using ladders and shit. It's so tall. Like,
it's not like they're sitting there, like, with a paintbrush or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a legitimate business. You know what I mean? They're putting on there, like, Geico's got them doing stuff, right? You know, they're getting paid. But, anyways, yeah, this has been episode 103. And, anything else?
No.
You good? All right. If you were listening to this, you are the Bad Vibe.